When a stay-at-home mother finds herself in a divorce situation, the prospects of how to support herself can often be very scary. So we often get the question of how does spousal support work during the proceedings for a divorce and after the divorce is finalized. That's the exact situation Melissa from Ventura found herself in. Melissa writes, "Hi Kevin, I've been a stay-at-home mother down here in Ventura for over 5 years. I've been taking care of our son David since he was born. We are now in the process of divorce. How am I going to afford to live? How is spousal support going to work? Thanks, Melissa." Over the next few moments, I will be explaining how spousal support works during the process of a divorce and after the divorce is finalized. My name is Kevin Mossett with Island View Law, and I've been helping individuals in these exact situations since 2014. So Melissa, in response to your question, and basically you have what's called the temporary phase, and the temporary phase involves calculating the incomes of the parties and the percentage of time with the kid, and utilizing a program called Disomaster to give you a figure of what one party will be paying the other party in support. When we sit down for our first meeting, I generally will calculate that figure out for you with reasonable estimates of the party's income. Many people worry that, oh no, I'm not going to get spousal support for many months until the divorce is finalized. But in reality, there in California, you have temporary spousal support that assists the people just like you during the process of divorce. Generally, with temporary spousal support, the right move is to find someone like me here at Island View Law to immediately file a motion for temporary support so that you can be supported from the outset of the divorce. So the best process is to find a lawyer right away and ensure that you're going to be supported, as otherwise you could wait months and not have enough money to support yourself. In our first meeting, I generally would ask that you bring in W-2s or bank statements so that I can determine what the income levels of the parties are and calculate support for you literally in our first meeting. One mistake I see people make is thinking that they can do this on their own, and commonly they don't get enough funds to support themselves, and it takes too long before they even receive anything. So Melissa, here are a few questions you need to consider. Do you have access to the records that you need for me to be able to calculate support? How fast are you going to need support? How much money do you need to survive? All of these things need to be determined at the outset of divorce. So Melissa, we had a very similar situation happen just about 6 months ago. I helped a mother that had been taking care of her kid for over 7 years, and she was in the process of a divorce with her husband. And she was the stay-at-home mom. She didn't have access to funds. It was all brought in by the husband. And what we did is, as soon as we met, we immediately filed for spousal support, and she ended up getting funds in the matter of a few weeks and was able to support herself through the process of the divorce and lived in the way she had lived before at the marital standard of living. So Melissa, I hope this helps relieve some of the stress about how you're going to support yourself through the process of divorce. If you're in a similar situation to Melissa, please reach out to me here at Island View Law and we'll help you through the process. Our initial consult is free of charge. We'll sit down for 30 minutes. We'll walk you through the process, calculate support, and you'll walk away from here feeling like you're not going to be suffering. I'm Kevin Mossett with Island View Law. Let me help you through the process of divorce and ensuring that you're supported during this difficult chapter of your life.